what would you say, Reza, is a non-negotiable for your firm?
Being able to live up to what is expected. Having a standard. Our firm, we have standards. It's expected of you, and being a team player. Really being a team player, and I think with some of the tests and the assessments, you're really given insight into people. And I agree, Dave. I think it allows us to say, okay, this person has great scores. This is a good person. They believe in our core values, but they're in the wrong role. So instead of letting go of somebody who's got raw talent, who is just super ambitious, is a great person, you can find places for them.
And I love that you say that, because I think sometimes people think when they take it on the front end, I do tell people there's no right or wrong answer. It's just going to be where I might put you is a different place. I would say a third of our team probably applied for a different position than what they're in now. So, John, what is a non-negotiable for you and your culture?
I think I love what I'm hearing, because we've done that too. We've transitioned people based on their scores, and they're so much more successful. And I think that that's probably the non-negotiable, is that we're going to work in smaller teams and as a larger team. But the non-negotiable about that is that we're always going to try to find a way with people. We're going to invest in them, accept that they're human. They may be going through life things, and put them in the right role. So I'm kind of filibustering to think of a real non-negotiable. I guess it's that in order to be accountable, we have to accept the fact that if our team's not necessarily performing the way that we want them to, it might be because of a failure on my part or my partner's part. And I guess that would be the non-negotiable, is that as a team, we're going to find a way to make this work. Stay in happiness or go in peace.
Our girl, Cy Wakeman, yes. All right, Dave, what is a non-negotiable for your culture?
Our firm, we want to make a positive difference in the lives of our clients, the people in the community in which we practice, and in the lives of our employees. And I think it's non-negotiable if you don't buy into that. If you're not there for that reason, if you don't want to be held accountable, if you want to sit and moan and groan, and you don't want to work, and you don't want to put in time, and you want to find all the faults and all the problems, then that's not negotiable. You don't need to be in our firm. You need to leave our firm. We want the right people. And the interesting thing is I would fail at most of the jobs within my firm. I mean, thank God I have my job, because I don't know what else I would do. This is what I need to do. And so I think an appreciation of all the different roles and the scores, and knowing what people are good at and all of that. But if they don't have a positive attitude, and they don't buy in, and they're not there for that reason, they're just there for a paycheck, then they need to go somewhere else. And that's non-negotiable to me. And I'm not always the fastest to move on that, but I'm getting better because of CRISP. so all those people that I may have let go in the past, it's their fault.
Sorry. And Mark, what is a non-negotiable for your firm?
Personal integrity, and then team integrity. And personal integrity means, we really do take on people's lives, whether it's a PI case or a civil rights case or criminal work I do. If we don't take it on well and take it on right, people can go to jail when maybe they shouldn't. So you have to have that personal integrity that you come to, that you're really going to try your best, or like you say, free up your future. And the team integrity is, we have a very stressful practice. It's a heavy-end litigation practice, which means you have to come with your A game. And nobody comes with their A game every day. That's where you have the team. And if there's conflict or friction between the team, that's sort of what I consider a lack of team integrity. And that's the friction that'll weigh you down. That's the stuff that will hurt the firm and the clientele, and we don't have a luxury of not doing our best. Like a surgeon can't walk in there with a rusty scalpel.
Right.
We have to be our A game when we're taking people's lives in our hands.